Hello, and welcome back to, where is he gone? There he's there. Back to Super Mario Galaxy. In the last episode, we started, I believe, or continued rather, at the fountain. In this episode, I would like to show you this. Here is a letter from Princess Peach. We have had one of these before, I believe. However, every time you turn on the game, you will get a letter from Princess Peach. Included in that letter is 5 1-up mushrooms. Very, very worth it, given that every time you turn this game on, your life counter resets. Do not ask me why. I think it's a holdover from the older Mario games in the past that was changed. Oh, we've finished building the starship. Sorry, the Starshroom Starship. Okay, we will use it to search for power stars, and we, the members of the Toad Brigade, will be the bravest crew. And this brigade needs a bold leader, so I nominate, me. Under my command, the galaxies will see the bravery of the Toad Brigade. See you around the galaxies. Okay, right, cool. So, yes, you can get a 1-up mushroom from over in that box. You can also get on top of the Starshroom Starship, and you get the 5 1-up mushrooms from Male Toad. So in total, you can start your adventures with 10 lives. Yeah, the whole life counter reset thing, I think, changed basically after the Galaxy games. The next 3D Mario after that was 3D Land, and I'm quite sure that your life's carried over, which does ultimately mean that you end up with quite a lot of lives, but still. Anyway, our first mission is the third mission in Space Junk Galaxy. Taran Tox's Tangled Web. Oh, this one's good. This one's okay. Not only have they built one Starshroom, they have built 2. Don't know where the other ones go while we are not looking. Some brave Brigade Toads went to search for a power star. They went off to that planet and haven't been seen since. Do you think they're okay? I'm going to argue no. I think there's a possibility they are a little bit tangled up. Ha ha ha. Get it? Tangled? No. Okay. Moving on. Fun fact, if you look in the shadow of... Or can we do that? No, we can't do that. Okay. Probably here is not the best place. If you zoom in, Mario has no pupils. This is... Well, I think it's becoming a fairly known fact, but... at least back on the Wii, it was very hard to see the reflections and various things. So, you know, Nintendo got away with it, and in the time since, they have not fixed it, so take from that what you will. I feel like could have been an easy fix. I'm sure the Switch would manage to render textures in a reflection, but never mind. Anyway, find our way down here, follow the various pathways. We'll collect some star bits, some coins, like... Oh, there's a Hungry Luma. I suppose we had better do that one first. I cannot remember how many they take. However, we have... How many have we got? A good 60. Good 60 odds, so maybe we should be okay. Let's have a look here. 69. Nice. Do we need 70? Do we need more than this? I don't know. I hope not. Are we going to find some more? I really would like to take your coins, but I'm going to have to take your star bits because I don't know how many star bits I need. Can I? No. Can I just backflip out of here? Yeah, okay, fine. That works. Where is the Hungry Luma? Where are you? There you are there. Hey, you! Yeah, you! Got any tasty star bits? If you feed me a bunch of starbits, if you feed me a bunch of starbits, I'll burst with snacky happiness and then transform. I'm famished, I need 50. Okay, we had 50 a long time ago, so, you know, it's fine. Mario looks exhausted with life. I'm just hoping that I don't immediately get hit in this next planet. I am going to immediately get hit on this next planet. I am not going to survive this at all. We are going to die. This is, however, a star, so we have to do it. We don't have to do it with any great ability, but it does have to be done. So let's try our very best not to get hit by Goombas. I'm just going to do them one at a time because there's too much risk involved in trying to jump about the place between them, and it's just a nightmare. I think I have seen on YouTube somebody or people doing this in a oneer, but I am not one of those people, so you'll have to just bear with me. Take out all the Goombas, and star. That does, however, mean that we have to start the mission again in order to get to where we were, so I will cut ahead in the video to that point. Never mind, we're not doing that mission. We have to do a speedy comet, and in actual fact, there is something I forgot since the last episode. Can I have a look at the map? Yeah, one of these galaxies, I believe it was Good Egg, had a comet at it earlier on. Unfortunately, I think when you close the game down, the comets move, so we didn't get a chance to play that comet. However, we will do this one because it doesn't give us any choice, and we will grab the Terrace comet when it next appears. So, instead of doing our third mission, we have a speedrun mission thanks to this prankster comet. Some prankster comets are better than others. These ones are okay, with a 4-minute time limit. I am sure we'll be absolutely fine. Again, some of them are harder than others. One particularly I remember as a kid completely failing to ever finish was the Daredevil comet for the Poltergeist. Having to do all of that in with only one health. I could never do it because as a kid I couldn't aim properly at Poltergeist's body once his hands appeared. I would always have to take out the hands, and the hands would always respawn, and it was just a nightmare, and I could never do it, so it never got done. However, in the time since, I've beaten Mario Galaxy quite a few times in recent history. I think the first time was 2019, 2020, particularly when the 3D All-Stars. Can we get through here? Oh, we can. Okay, cool. When 3D All-Stars came out, and I had a fairly okay attempt at Galaxy 2 shortly after that, but didn't ever fully finish it. However, I'll finish it on the Switch now. I've been playing through Galaxy 2 in my own time, and obviously playing Galaxy 1 for the channel. Don't need to speak to you, don't need to know. Grab the Sling Star. Now we have 2.5 minutes to collect the 5 silver stars, which I'm sure we will manage to do with perfect ease, and we won't go doing anything stupid like long jumping about the place when we don't know where we're going. Number 3, number 4. And number 5 is... over. No! That was stupid. I should never have done that. That's what I get. That's what I said. I said I won't be jumping about. I won't be doing anything silly. And I bet you now we have to do the whole thing again. We do. Okay. I'll be back in a minute. Okay, and we're back to where we were. We will collect the 5 silver stars in the 2.5 minutes that we have. We will do it properly, calmly, collectedly, and no long jumps. Because I only proved myself right by saying, yes, that's a good idea, but we won't do any long jumps, and that means that we won't, you know, there's no chance of us falling off. And then I did a long jump and I fell off. So we'll do it the proper way, like so. There we go. 5 silver stars makes 1 power star, makes Mario a happy boy. However, of course, the timer is still going, and we still have to make our way back. Done. You got a star. Yes, indeed we did. And we have a new galaxy, and there is our Terrace Comet returned. What do you have to say? Enemy base spotted. We're detecting massive energy spikes. What are they doing there? Well, that is a very good question that we are not going to find out for a while, because we're going to head back to the terrace to take on our newfound prankster comet. Okay, where is it? It's at the honey hive. Okay. Has there been one at Good Egg? There has, right, okay. So we'll still have to come back and get Good Egg. We did. Unfortunately, we did miss that one. Anyway, this prankster comet is blue, meaning it is a cosmic comet. Honey Hive Cosmic Mario Race. So, things have changed again. We have loads of arrows, and it seems as if we are going to be having a race with Cosmic Mario, who has yet to reveal himself. Okay, so this is Cosmic Mario. He appears every now and again. You can do some sort of boost thing there. I cannot remember. I can't remember how to do it. To get yourself a head start, if you so choose. Ultimately, you don't really need it. If you're slightly better than me, you would be much further ahead by now. Down the slide. Up here. Over there, and there is our star. Nice and easy. Very straightforward. Unless you don't know the full moveset, in which case, probably quite difficult. But long jumps, backflips, triple jumps, all of these things are playing in your favour in order to get this star. And now back on to the fountain. So, we could, in theory, skip most of these galaxies, go straight to the boss, and then unlock the following planets. However, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go for our next ring out, which is Rolling Green Galaxy. Another one-off, another one-and-done type of galaxy. This one, again, utilising the motion controls, rolling in the clouds. As for how the motion controls operate on the Switch, I'm okay with it. I'm quite happy. Especially for things like this, the gyrometer within the Switch controller is far superior to the gyrometer that was in the Wii remote, or even the pointer settings that were in the Wii remote. So, anyway, hey now, if you're thinking about rolling that ball away, you'd better listen to old Billboard here. First, jump to get on top of the ball. Yes, boss. Alright, you're on. Now, try to match the guide on the bottom right. Are we going to hold it up the way? Okay. Right, that's it. That's what we call the basic position. From that basic position, tilt the controller to move the ball in that direction. Then just press B to jump. If anything gets in your way, smoosh it. Anyway, you'll learn more by doing it yourself. Good luck. Okay, so that's it. We use the controller, tilt the ball back and forth, various different speeds, various different directions. Takes a bit of practice, but ultimately quite easy to do. As Billboard said, you can smoosh Goombas, makes life easier for you. You can grab the star bits, which is, you know, always a bonus. We might as well do it, we've committed this far now. I still have my pointer though, so I could make it work that way, I suppose, but it's difficult to do both at the same time. We will take the difficult route just to show you all of these lovely coins. And we could go around here, but instead I'm just going to use the pointer to collect most of the star bits there. That's an easier, much better idea. Saves us falling off the edge at the very last minute. Reach the windmill, ball breaks open, there is your next power star at the top of the flagpole. Reverse 2D platformer Mario action going on. Climbing to the top of the flagpole instead of sliding it down. And with that, we are up now 18 stars, I believe, and onwards to the next galaxy. No, 17, sorry. Galaxy's complete. We have 10 coins and 1,000 star bits. That should, I think that should cover the Hungry Luma that will later on appear outside. How many do we need for this one? I don't know. Is our comet back at the... It is. Right, we'll go back to the Good Egg Galaxy. We will complete that comet that we were talking about. So, another speedy comet in orbit. This one, evidently a time trial mission. I can't entirely remember which mission it is, but given that it's our first, it shouldn't be too hard. Dino Piranha speedrun, okay. So we have, how long? Let's see. Doesn't let us skip the... It won't let us skip the cutscene, even though we've seen it already. Come on, give us a timer. How long have we got? I think it's 5 minutes. I think it's quite a lot. No, 4 minutes. Okay. That's fine. We can still manage that, absolutely. No bother at all. Make our way round to the other side. Skip you. On to the giant chocolate peanut. Good start. Well done. What have we got? Number 2. There's one just over here. Where is the 4th one? There it is. Number 4. And why are you... See, the thing about spherical planets is occasionally Mario doesn't go where you want him to go. Like that. Why did he run in a circle? I didn't ask him to run in a circle. My controller was pointing straight ahead. There will be a technical reason for it, I'm sure. The game doesn't, you know, it won't just make things up. But ultimately, the controls are a bit jank sometimes. They're a wee bit jank. Compared to Sunshine, I think they're quite okay, but compared to the later games in the series, they are quite Still a bit jank. Make our way to the top, and I believe, is that the last planet? Is that it? Or have we got a bit more to do? I think that's the last one. Yeah. Anyway, 2 minutes and 18 seconds to take out Dino Piranha. I am willing to bet I can do it before the 1 minute mark. Gives us 1 minute and 15 seconds. Yeah, I can do that. That's fine. Not that I have to in any way, it's just would make it slightly more interesting for a challenge. Maybe even I can do it before the 2 minute mark. I would be very, very impressed if I could. Yeah, okay, done. Easy, perfect. That only took us like, what, 10 seconds? Can I get the star before the 2 minute mark though? That's the thing. Yes, the answer's yes. I wasn't far away at all, was I? Lovely. And with that, we have completed as much as we can in the terrace for the moment. I believe most of the larger galaxies have 2 comets. However, for the moment, we only get access to 1. So, back to the fountain it is for the continuation of the Battle Rock. I don't think we opened that one, did we? Why is that one opened? We didn't open it. I'm quite sure we didn't open it. Anyway, never mind. Battle Rock Barrage. Or Barrage, I should say. It's Barrage. It's probably French. I don't know. It's definitely not Barrage anyway. I don't know where I got I don't know where I got Barrage from. Battle Rock Barrage is not the correct pronunciation in the slightest. Can we... I don't know if we can long jump up there. I'm going to... I'll collect these on my way, but I will give it a try because I'm not sure. What's on the other side of here in this box? A coin. Wow, lovely. Brilliant. That's not where I wanted to go. Can you... Thanks. We're doing well. Can I... No. Could I triple jump it? Maybe. I'm not sure. Anyway. Here is where the real mission starts. Yeah, I'm going to take you because I would like to be at full health. Thank you very much. Shake the Wii remote, or the Joy-Con, or press Y, or any of these various button combinations. Screw in the screw, and off we go. Plenty of star bits to be collected along the way. Obviously the objective, dodge the cannons, dodge the electrical balls, dodge the giant fences, just keep on the lookout, keep dodging. What else can I say about Battle Rock? Brilliant music. Great music, absolutely. Stellar, proper battleship, mental, epic stuff. It's just great. Love it. Will we get a Galaxy 3? Previously to, I don't know, last year, I would have said absolutely not, never. But given that we have a Galaxy movie coming out, I think our chances of a Galaxy 3 have somewhat increased by, I would say, quite a fair margin. I saw a video the other day and it said, you know, whenever Miyamoto's asked about Galaxy 3, instead of saying, you know, no, we don't do that, Nintendo doesn't do that, he's just said like, oh, Mario Mario's mid-fall. He just says, you know, yeah, that would be cool. That would, you know, like, he hasn't ever just outright denied it. Would it be like Nintendo to do it? No, but then Nintendo never follows trends or follows its own pattern. It's rather random at times. So yeah, I think our chances of... Wait a minute, we've still got a mission. We've still got a space junk mission to do. Sorry, I'm all over the place today. We've been jumping back and forth between the domes, and we've been jumping into side missions, and oh, it's just a palaver. Anyway, we will take on, as our last mission for today, what was supposed to be our first. This is where we started, of course, and this is where we shall finish. Come on, there we go. Lovely. Right, now to do it properly, instead of going for the Hungry Luma, we'll make our way inside the planet and back to the launch star, which is evidently not this way. So yeah, I would love a Galaxy 3. Galaxy 3 is what I have always been waiting for. But I don't know. It's still possible that we just won't get one. They've re-released Galaxy 1 and 2. The movie will be out in the spring. You know, there's a possibility that we won't get it. And that's okay. We have two great games. I would love one. I would love a Galaxy 3. Anyway, we have found one of the Toad Brigade, who says thanks. I hate these spiders. They are the bane of my existence. And can I get out of here? Can I? No, I can't. I don't think. That's not what I wanted to do. Can I? No. Can you come back, please? Okay, never mind. I was going to go for the life room over there, but the game has other plans, so we won't do that. We don't really need it, but it would have been nice. Would have been nice to have. Anyway, what can we do? We can free this guy. And then we can break the cocoon to reveal what's his name? Tarantox. Tarantox. Yes, anyway, what do we do with Tarantox? Well, we are in his sort of nest, cocoon type thing. We jump into the slimy web and hit his spots. I was going to say his balls. That's maybe not the correct answer. If you take out the 3 over here, he gets mad. They come back, he's angry, he starts shooting out like green stuff. It's Nintendo, don't ask. I can't explain it. Anyway, basically what you're aiming for is the very large spot on his back. So if you can get just ahead of it. I always thought you could take out 2 at once here, but maybe not. Anyway, again, if you're not quick enough, obviously he will turn back round, but we are quick enough because we are good at this game, and there is our star, which we also have to... You don't have anything to say? No? No thanks? No thank yous? No? No. Okay. Which we also have to use this game's mechanic, this level's mechanic, so let's see. Perfect. And with that, we have our, what was intended to be our first star of the episode, what has since become our last, bringing us up to 20 stars. And in the next episode, we will continue on with the Battle Rock Galaxy. We might even make it out to the Hungry Luma. We will most likely finish up here in the fountain for now. And we'll go from there. So, thank you very much for watching. Be sure to tune back in for Super Mario Galaxy every Thursday and Saturday, and for Tinykin every Sunday and Tuesday. Thank you very much for watching. Bye for now.